Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get into the video. In this week's episode, we turned a few pieces of wood into the bed frame of my camper van. We had no idea how to approach this project. None of us have ever built a bed. There was a lot of thinking and discussing going into it.
So, ich will dich schon überziehen, dass wir 1,5 cm durch 4 gesehen. An den Zentimeter drauf, da sind wir bei 2,5. 2,5, da sind wir auch halb bei der Gummi irgendwo. Besser wäre sogar nur nach 3.
This bed has to bed 2 people, so we definitely wanted to be able to keep up that weight. We mostly used 4 by 6 centimeter wood pieces for the main structure. First off, we had to cut the 4 main columns of the bed. Since I don't want to be lying in my bed at an angle, these columns had to be cut 100% straight and all at the same length. That's why we built some kind of track that the saw could run along. We did that by using these pressure screws, I don't know what they're called, and mounting a piece of plywood at a right angle onto the 4 by 6s, and that way we could cut the 4 pieces all at the same angle and at the same height. We connected them to 2 horizontal 2 by 4 pieces to make 2 pairs of columns for the bed. Then we screwed 3 horizontal 4 by 6s onto the columns. We cut the shape of the tire box out of a few pieces of plywood and mounted them to the framing of the van to build the wall panels of the garage space. On the right side of the garage, we installed a 100-liter water tank. Okay, so we got the water tank. There it is. But we're not sure if it fits. This water tank has one important feature though. It has a hole in the floor of it so that you can attach a faucet to it and empty the whole water tank if needed to. Which again comes down to us having to make another hole in the floor of my van. I wonder if I'm ever going to be able to stop making holes in my van. After making the hole, I painted the metal again. Because you know, rust. While waiting for the paint to dry, we already started building out the left side of the garage. We started by building a shelf to put the batteries on. This is where all the electronics are going to be, so we need to use this space as efficiently as we can. Afterwards, I cut out a piece of plywood to hide the old tire box. It didn't fit as well as I'd liked it to. But we put it in anyway. Yeah, turns out wood is pretty expensive and you don't want to waste too much of it. When the paint was dry, we installed the water tank and attached it with these kind of metal bands to the wall of the van. The tank has to sit really tight because when that thing is full, it weighs more than 100 kilograms and you don't want that flying across your vehicle if there's ever gonna be an accident. Now that the bed frame was done, we just had to put the slat frame onto it. So now that we basically have a bed in our van, the only thing left was to test it out. And so I went with my amazing girl Ines on a day trip. Do you like it?
It's still not finished yet.
It is finished. Honestly, we didn't film that much since it was our anniversary, but we definitely had our own little adventure. I can tell you that.
Look how close we are to the water there. This one is.
Oh my god. Here, pretty close. Here.
This is the
Yeah, mental note for next time. My van is definitely not meant for off-roading. Should have known that, I guess, but now I know. Anyways, that was it for this week, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe. We are starting to really get into this project, so if you don't want to miss anything, keep an eye out for the next episodes. Okay, that's it. See you in the next one. Ugh. Damn it, that was far too long to sit there. Now I have to edit this thing. I hate cold coffee.